In this lesson, you will duplicate an existing floor plan view to create a duct plan view. You will then change the properties of the new view by applying a view template. Click the menu browser and select Open. And from the Training Files Imperial Construction Documentation folder, open the file RME Docs Views 01. Let's duplicate the Level 1 floor plan to create a Level 1 duct plan. In the project browser, under Views Discipline, Design, HVAC Design, Floor Plans, right-click Level 1 and click Duplicate View. Then click Duplicate. You select Duplicate because only model elements are included in the original view. If the view included detailed graphics, you'd select Duplicate with Detailing. Back in the project browser, right-click Copy of Level 1 and click Rename. And in the Rename View dialog, for Name, type Level 1 HVAC Duct Plan. Then click OK. Next, we'll apply a view template. Right-click Level 1 HVAC Duct Plan and click Properties. In the Instance Properties dialog, under Identity Data, for Default View Template, select HVAC Duct Plan Documentation and click OK. Right-click Level 1 HVAC Duct Plan again and click Apply Default View Template. When you do, the view is automatically updated with the defined graphical style, and the floor plan is moved to its new location in the project browser hierarchy. In the project browser, notice that Level 1 HVAC Duct Plan is now under Documentation HVAC Duct Floor Plans instead of Design HVAC Design Floor Plans. Close the file without saving it, as the next lesson will provide its own training file, and that concludes this lesson. In this lesson, we'll create dependent views. Because large buildings cannot fit on a single sheet at an 1/8 inch to a foot scale, we use dependent views to accommodate such large buildings. Dependent views keep the primary or parent view as the working drawing and allow you to create smaller, more focused views and put them on the sheet. The smaller or dependent views inherit view properties and view-specific elements from the primary view. Click the menu browser and select Open. And from the Training Files Imperial Construction Documents folder, open the file RME Docs Views 02. Let's duplicate a view to create dependent views. In the project browser, under Documentation HVAC Duct Floor Plans, right-click Level 1 HVAC Duct Plan and move to Duplicate View and click Duplicate as a Dependent. Then, right-click the dependent view title and click Rename and type Level 1 HVAC Duct Plan A. Then click OK, and using the same method, create dependent views for areas B and C. When finished, next we'll create match lines. Match lines are used with dependent views to delineate splits in a large floor plan. You would crop a dependent view to show only the area marked by the match line. Make sure Level 1 HVAC Duct Plan is the active view, and then click the View tab, and from the Sheet Composition panel, click Match Line. From the Element panel, click Match Line Properties. In the Instance Properties dialog, verify that the top and bottom constraints are set to unlimited. You can modify the visibility of match lines in specific views. This is useful when breaking up plans with varying geometries across levels. Click OK. Then, for the first point of the match line, click to the left of the plan below grid line C. Then move to the right and click beyond the exterior wall of the wing to specify the second point as shown, and then press Escape. Draw a second match line that spans the floor plan above grid line H as shown. Then press Escape twice and click Finish Match Line. Next, we'll modify object styles. Zoom in to the left part of the upper match line and click the Manage tab, and from the Project Settings panel, click the Settings drop-down and click Object Styles. In the Object Styles dialog, click the Annotation Objects tab, and under Category, select Match Line, and for line color, click the current value, and in the Color dialog, select Black and click OK. For line pattern, select ~5/8, and for line weight, select 11 and click OK. Next, we'll create view references. Click the Annotate tab, and from the Tag panel, click View Reference. Then, click above and below the modified match line to create view references as shown, and press Escape. Then select the upper view reference, and on the options bar, for Target View, select Floor Plan Level 1 HVAC Duct Plan A, and using the same method, apply Level 1 HVAC Duct Plan B to the other view reference. Then add a view reference below the lower match line and apply Level 1 Duct Plan C to it. Then open Level 1 HVAC Duct Plan A and use the grips on the crop lines to modify the view boundaries as shown. When finished, using the same method, crop the dependent views for B and C. Plan B will look something like this, and Plan C will look something like this. Next, open sheet M201 and drag Plan A from the project browser onto the sheet. Click to place it, and using the same method, drag Plan B onto sheet M202, and then open the view Level 1 HVAC Duct Plan and zoom to the first view references. Notice that the view references in the primary view are automatically updated as the views are placed on sheets, indicating the detail and sheet number of each view. Close the file without saving it, as the next lesson provides its own training file, and that concludes this lesson. In this lesson, you will copy a 3D design view and modify it to create a 3D plumbing isometric riser for domestic water. Click the menu browser and select Open, and from the Training Files Imperial Construction Documentation folder, open the file RME Docs Views 03. Let's duplicate a view and specify properties. In the project browser, under Design, Plumbing Design, 3D Views, right-click 3D Plumbing and click Duplicate View, Duplicate. Then zoom in and select the section box. And from the Modify panel, click Pin to keep it from being moved inadvertently. In the project browser, right-click Copy of 3D Plumbing and click Properties. In the Instance Properties dialog, under Identity Data for View Name, type Plumbing Isometric Domestic Water. For default view template, select Plumbing Isometric, and under Graphics, for view classification, select Documentation, and for subdiscipline, select Plumbing, and click OK. Then in the project browser, now under Documentation, Plumbing 3D Views, right-click Plumbing Isometric Domestic Water and click Apply Default View Template. Then zoom into the plumbing system and highlight a segment of the top horizontal piping and press Tab twice to highlight the pipe run and click to select it. Then right-click and click Override Graphics in View and then click By Element. In the View Specific Element Graphics dialog, for Weight, select 3. For Pattern, select Dash, and then click OK. Then highlight the vertical segment of pipe coming off the tankless water heater and press Tab 3 times and click to select it. Then, using the same method, right-click and move to Override Graphics in View by Element and change the line weight to 4 and the line pattern to dash dot 3/16. Next, highlight a segment of the horizontal pipe below the sinks and press Tab 3 times until the entire pipe network highlights and click to select it. Then right-click and move to Hide in View and then click Elements. Next, from the Annotate tab's Text panel, click Text. Then label the fixtures as shown. Click in the drawing area to start a text label, and then click in an empty space in the drawing to end the label. Label the urinal and the 3 sinks as shown. And next, using the methods we learned earlier, we'll create a sanitary riser isometric view. First, we'll duplicate the plumbing isometric domestic water view with detailing. Next, we'll rename the new view Plumbing Isometric Sanitary Waste. Then, to unhide the sanitary waste piping, on the View control bar, click Reveal Hidden Elements, and then click Model Graphics Style, Wireframe. Then highlight a segment of the sanitary piping and press Tab 3 times and click to select it. And right-click and click Unhide in View, then click Elements. Then on the View control bar, click Close Reveal Hidden Elements. Then hide the domestic cold water and domestic hot water piping. When finished, next we'll add a spot slope annotation. Click the Manage tab, and from the Project Settings panel, click Project Units. And in the Project Units dialog, for Discipline, verify that Common is selected. And for Slope, click the Format value. And in the Format dialog, For rounding, select to the nearest 1/8 of an inch and click OK twice. Then click the Annotate tab, and from the Dimension panel, click Spot Slope. Then click the horizontal pipe below the sinks. Then move the cursor above the pipe and click to place the spot slope annotation as shown. Then press Escape twice and close the file without saving it, as the next lesson will provide its own training file, and that concludes this lesson. In this lesson, you will use a plan view to create a callout view and then place the callout view on a sheet. Click the menu browser and select Open. And from the Training Files Imperial Construction Documentation folder, open the file RME Docs Views 04. Zoom in to one of the offices in Area C as shown, and from the View tab's Create panel, click Callout. Then click the Change Element Type drop-down and select Floor Plan. Then draw the callout around the ductwork as shown. To modify the callout leader, select the callout boundary. Then click and drag the Drag Head control as shown and move it. And then to create an angled leader line, drag the drag control located at the center of the leader as shown. Then press Escape, and to modify the callout boundary line weight, click the Manage tab, click the Settings drop-down, and click Object Styles. On the Object Styles dialog, click the Annotation Objects tab, and under Category, select Callout Boundary, and for line weight, select 5. Then expand the callout boundary branch and change the callout leader line weight to 5 as well, and click OK. Next, we'll place the view on a sheet. Open the view M601. Then select Callout of Level 1 HVAC duct plan and drag it to the sheet and place it in the empty space at the top center as shown. Next, we'll rename the detail view and modify view settings. Zoom in to the callout view and select the viewport. Then, from the Element Properties drop-down, click Instance Properties, and in the Instance Properties dialog, under Identity Data, for View Name, type Callout of Level 1 HVAC WSHP TYP. For Title on Sheet, type WSHP Part Plan. For Default View Template, select HVAC Duct Detail Documentation and click OK. Then, in the project browser, right-click the callout view and click Apply Default View Template. When you do, the display of the ductwork changes from Coarse Detail to Fine Detail. Open the view Level 1 HVAC duct plan and notice that the detail callout head has been updated with sheet information. Next, we'll create a detail callout. Zoom in to the area near the central stairs and section markers, and double-click the section head at the left of the stairs. Then click the View tab and click Callout, and from the Change Element Type drop-down, select Detail and draw a callout boundary around the Level 1 ductwork as shown. Then double-click the Callout head to open the detail view. Then, in the project browser, scroll up to under Design and expand HVAC Design, Detail Views, and right-click the detail view and click Rename and type Typical WSHP Detail. Then click OK. Then right-click Typical WSHP Detail. Then click Apply View Template. And in the Apply View Template dialog, under Names, select HVAC Duct Detail Documentation and click OK. When you do, the view is changed to a hidden line display and is moved to its new position in the project browser under Documentation, HVAC Duct Detail Views. Close the file without saving it, as the next lesson will provide its own training file, and that concludes this lesson.